Hello, I'm Gary Myers. I'm the Literacy Coach and Building Learning Coordinator at HMS, and I'm going to be walking you through the process of signing in to the PLC team sites on Microsoft SharePoint. So, in order to start this process, the first thing you'll need to do is select a web browser. It might be Firefox, it might be Internet Explorer, it might be Safari. In this case, I'm going to use Firefox. When Firefox opens, in the address bar, you're going to want to type the address, which is hsd1.sharepoint.com. Notice that it's already popping up there because I've typed it before. You also have the option, if you're on a district computer, there is probably a shortcut to this website on your desktop that will take you directly there. But it's important to keep in mind that this link and this address work on any computer from any location. It doesn't have to be a district computer in order for it to work. You'll still be able to get there. Now, when you get to the next page, it may or may not, depending on whether you're signed into a district computer, it may or may not ask you to sign in to Microsoft Office 365. So, in order to do that, I'll type in my district username, same one I use for email and signing on to district computers, which is now gmyers@hsd1.org. You need the hsd1.org there. When I click Tab, it's going to redirect me to what I call the blue screen, which is our organizational page. You'll notice that it saved my username, and now all it needs from me is my password. So now I'll take a second, sign in with my password. You can type your password right there, and then you will arrive at the school district SharePoint site. To get to the PLC team sites, you'll need to find PLC from the drop-down link over here on the left. Right there. You'll click on that, and then you'll be at the collaborative workspace. From here, you can select your teaching assignment, elementary, middle school, or high school. I'm going to select middle school as an example, so that's right here. Just click right on the picture. Now I've arrived at the middle school main site. You'll notice on this page there is contact information for your building learning coordinators, whoever those happen to be. If you are in an elementary school, that's your elementary principal. If you are at the high schools, then the emails of your building learning coordinators are listed there. From here, to get to your team site, you might want to check the general announcements first. Right now there's just some conversational things there. In the future there might be some more specific announcements for you. Then you'll go to your team subsite. I'm going to use language arts as an example. So I'm over here on the left, and you can see the subjects that middle school teams have to choose from. I'm going to use language arts as my example. And now I've arrived at the language arts team site. On this site, you'll see several important parts. There are directions here, kind of tell you about the site, where to go. There's a little bit here about what PLCs are and why this process is so important to the work that we're doing in the district. Over here, you'll see those critical questions again, since they're so central to our process. And then right here, you'll see the next destination we have, which is the documents for your team to use. Now in this case, the documents are divided specifically by school site. If you are in elementary school, your documents will be divided by grade level. In this case, they're divided by school, and the high schools will be similar to this as well. One more thing about this site before I dive into the documents, you'll also see over here there is a slide share that shows you about developing team norms. It's kind of a resource that we're highlighting for this first week of meetings on September 8th. So I'm clicking on CRA Team Documents. I'm going to use 6th grade ELA, so I'm going to imagine I'm a 6th grade English language arts teacher, and in this folder, if I click on it to open it up, I'll find the documents that I need to work with. The team planning guide is right here. That's to be used for planning out the year, for adjusting your pacing for your team. And then in the folder above it, the weekly team feedback forms are listed in here by date. These are the forms that you'll use to fill out kind of your minutes for your meeting. And it's very important that we have those on Monday afternoons so that building learning coordinators have a chance to look at them to see if the teams need extra resources or support from their building learning coordinators. So that's where you'll find these documents. Now to edit these documents, I'll click on the first one. When the document first comes up, it's sort of a preview of it. It's not the actual document itself. You can't really click on this and edit. It will highlight things, but you'll notice that it won't allow me to type in there. If I want to edit the document, which I will each week, you have to go up where it says Edit Document. And what you want to do in this case, because this is just a short, easy way to edit the document, you'll want to edit this document in Word Online. The document will open, and you'll find that this document works very much just like a word processing document. You can click in this first box, type your team name. So this was 6th grade ELA C.R. Anderson. And then you can go on as you do your work and type all that information in here. I think the form itself is pretty self-explanatory. When you're done with the document, when you're all set and ready to go, you can click on Language Arts up here, which will take you right back to the document browser. One thing to be aware of is that when you do that, that document is saved automatically. So if I go back into it, you'll see those changes I put in before. So right there, no need to save or do anything specific like that. The document's all ready to go. And if I want to edit it again, then I'm back up here in this spot, and I can just click on that, edit in Word Online like I did before, and I'm all set to go. I'm going to return very quickly to the Language Arts documents just to show you how to get back to that team site. So if you've been editing documents and you're like, I really wanted to look at that norms reference again, but I need to get back to that team site. To do that, you click on this icon over here. In this case, because it's English Language Arts, it's book. If it's an elementary school, it should be your elementary school logo. You'll click on that, and it will take you back to the team site. Now, when you're all done using SharePoint, if you're finished with your team, if you're ready to log out, you can accomplish that up here by clicking on your picture. You'll see Sign Out, and so when you sign out, you'll get a message that says you've logged off, and then you're all done with your team site. Thanks for watching my brief tutorial of how to use your SharePoint site. Again, my name is Gary Myers, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My email is gmyers@hsd1.org. You can also call me on my office extension, which is 1087. Have a great day.